What have you got there? George, George, get off.
I see Stowbrook's looking much healthier these days.
I know. Hello, dogs.
Jack not around?
No, he's out playing with John Hasty. Putting the new turbine in.
Wondered if you could do me a favour. You know Claude Taylor's packing it in, don't you?
I know. Who's taking over Collie Farm?
Promised it to a couple name of Wheeler. Not a patch on Claude, of course.
Oh.
Wondered if Jack could cast his eye over the chap for me. Told him to report in the morning.
Yes, I'm sure he would.
And you, the girl, of course. Must have the right people. Shall I join you for tea?
Morning, milady.
Hello, Bob.
Morning, Bob.
Morning, Harriet.
Anything for me?
Thank you.
I'm afraid there are a few red ones, milady. Today's the big day, then, Harriet. Best of luck.
So, free electricity forever, will I, Jack? If this machine of yours works.
Have faith, John.
Your new toy's ringing.
Hello, Jack Bolt.
They've arrived.
Who's arrived?
Freddie's results.
Ah. And?
Well, they're not open yet. She's still out training for the Oaksey races.
Well, can't you see anything? I mean, hold them up to the light.
Nothing. I've already done that.
All right, you stay there. I'll go and get her.
Do you know where to go?
Yeah, she's at Claude Taylor's. John! Sorry, I've got to go.
Nothing wrong with it, Jack.
Shall we take him round again, Claude?
No, give him a rest.
How did we do that time?
You're still holding him back, Freddie. Let him use the heavy ground. But that was better. Much better. Morning, Jack.
Hey, Claude.
Let's put a fiver on each of them for the Brood Cup. There's not much to choose between them.
Why won't you believe us, Claude? We're not entering to win, just to take part.
Whoever trained you for next year's Oaksey races won't believe that any more than I do.
Freddie, darling. It's crunch time.
They've arrived.
Yeah. Race you home, then. She's just coming.
Hello, Fred.
Miss F. Bolt.
Open it for me.
You sure?
Go on.
All right. Good job we've got a couple of bottles in the back. Come on, don't keep us in suspense.
Failed it. Spanish.
And?
Others are okay, but I blew Spanish. How the hell did that happen?
Freddie, 8 GCSEs, all A's and B's.
But not Spanish.
Oh, never mind Spanish. Hooray for the rest.
Tom, get a bottle of champagne.
Well done, darling. 8 A's and B's. Isn't that terrific, Hilly?
Must be.
Didn't mean to spoil it. Sorry.
Just thought you'd be pleased.
So did I. Trouble is, how much longer?
Come on with Fred, say what you were going to. A few exams won't alter things between us, you know.
You'll be off, though.
Not for 2 years, at least. Small matter of A-levels first.
Down you come. That way. Yep. This is where we find the mountains don't fit. It's all going too smoothly for my liking, Jack. Hold it up a bit. That's it. The problem just waiting to pounce, is there, John? Well, it's not the mountains. They're perfect.
Mr. Bolt?
Yeah.
Raymond Wheeler.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I think you're supposed to be interviewing me.
Interview? For what?
You are Lady Pat's business consultant.
Well, if I am, it's a fairly recent appointment. Say hello to John Hasty, friend, neighbour and pessimist.
Nice to meet you.
Well, you better tell me about my new job.
Truth to tell, she did say you were a bit of a business consultant.
But you've promoted me, eh?
What's it all about, Jack?
Change will be at the bottom of it. She's not used to change. As long as I tell her you're almost human, that should help.
She seems so self-assured, so upper crust, formidable even.
Yeah.
Oh, Janet, you'll love the tailor's place, and it'll be wonderful for the children.
Hello, Lady Pat.
Oh, perhaps I'd better leave you. Come on, sweetheart.
No, stay where you are. You're fine.
Oh, well, you'll have lots to talk about and things.
Just be yourself. You'll charm her to bits.
Once you get to know her, she's the nicest person in the world, honestly.
Here, let me take her.
Tea, Lady Pat.
If it's going, yes. Jack's still delving, I take it.
Oh, I forgot to mention it to him, but it doesn't matter.
It's a tricky business for all concerned. New tenants.
Yes, it must be very strange. Harriet was just telling me that the last couple were here for 40-odd years. It's a long time.
What does your father do?
Pardon?
Simple enough question. What does he do?
He's unemployed.
I see. What would he do if he weren't?
Gardening.
Yes. I like gardeners. And your mother?
She's dead. Fred, why don't you tell Lady Pat your marvellous news?
No, it's okay.
Fred's got the most marvellous results. 8 GCSEs, all A's and B's.
Well, that's
fabulous, isn't it, Lady Pat?
You do well to remember, young lady, that education isn't everything.
Excuse me. Freddie. Come here, my sweetheart.
1 minute ago, I said she was the nicest person in the world.
I know. Freddie, you know what's at the bottom of all this, don't you? A clever girl like you. She's feeling guilty because of Hilly.
Why, for God's sake?
Well, this child of nature business was all very well when Hilly was a little girl, but now she's a grown woman without one GCSE to her name. And Lady Pat blames herself.
I'm beginning to wish I hadn't passed.
Yes, well, let that be the last time that crosses your mind. Go on. And wash your face. Fred, I can't tell you how proud I am of you. When I think back.
Please don't.
And how have you two been getting along?
Well, I've a rare breed to add to your collection, Lady Pat. An honest man. According to Ray Wheeler, the rent you're asking is about 2/3 of what you could get. He suggests you renegotiate.
2/3? But that's ludicrous. And what about the other farms?
What about them?
We've only seen round the house once. Mrs. Taylor showed us. She's very chatty.
Yeah. You like Claude, though. Everyone does. You gonna buy your stock?
Yes. I hope he'll let me take the horses, too. Thanks for bringing me down, Jack. Just wanted to make sure it was still here.
Too good to be true.
Keep her in till I say. Now let her go. Push her.
See what you mean, Claude?
Come the day, you keep her tucked in behind. Then let her run.
They know how to ride round here.
One more go.
Sorry, love. Got to get to grips with some packing cases. See you tomorrow.
All right.
It's not too late, you know, Hilly.
It's not that Eleanor want.
There'd be lots like me. I'm the one who'd suffer.
How come?
Because there's only one of you. Or maybe two.
Yeah, well, don't expect an apology from her, will you?
No need.
Not intruding, am I?
No, of course not. Please.
I wanted to give you this. Something from the family. Present from both of us. My grandmother gave it to my mother. Can't remember why. Something brainy she'd done, I expect. Still, Ah! What's the matter?
Something caught on my feet.
Eels.
Haven't seen any of those in these parts for some years.
You mean, not since the otters went away? It's crazy. The horses are here. Billy and I could give you lessons. It's high time you both learned to ride.
Yeah, Harriet used to.
Tell you what, get the Oaksey races over and we'll make a start.
Yeah, thanks very much, Freddie, but...
What?
Nothing.
You were going to say I'm too old, weren't you?
Who was?
You was.
No.
Life's not a rehearsal, you know.
Who told you that?
I read it somewhere.
Yeah, well, reading can damage your health.
Who told you that?
I read it somewhere. Where are you off to now? Claude Taylor's for another lesson?
No, not today.
I saw Hilly out with him yesterday, you know. That Blackberry can move a bit, can't she? See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Laid all the stuff out on the desk last night, ready for you, Jack. Awfully good of you to offer.
Oh, pleasure, Lady Pat.
Not just the money that bothers one, more the general picture of the business.
Oh, I'm sure things aren't as bad as you imagine.
Nice to hear a vote of confidence. Meant to ask about John Hastie's infernal machine. Would you, Jack?
Sure.
Won't harm any wildlife, I hope.
Well, the chap from the River Authority says not. These are the books, are they?
Well, books is a pretty loose term, actually. It's all there somewhere.
And your accountant works from these?
Oh, I quarrelled with my accountant long ago. Can't remember why.
Right. Well, let's get down to it, shall we?
Love to. Can't. That's coming at 10 o'clock.
Well, if you could just explain things roughly.
Roughly? Bills, paid, unpaid, receipts. It's all self-explanatory, actually. Agreements, deeds, leases, rent books, and understandings.
What the hell's an understanding?
Exactly what it says it is. I'm sorry, Jack. I must dash. The vet's a stickler for time.
Yeah, one question...
Claude, you won't tell anyone about today, will you?
Like Hilly, for instance? Oh, you're up against a hell of a field, my dear. Some real old stagers taking part. Yes, indeed.
So what do I do?
You pray for rain the night before. Oh, I know Danny's ways. She likes it heavy. Gallop around a ploughed field all day long if you asked her. So don't push her, don't hold her back.
And pray for rain.
Come on.
That, my darling, is Brule Estates Limited. 5,000 acres, 8 farms, assorted forests, 5 miles of river, and 15 tied cottages. It's all in there somewhere.
Well, she's always been a bit disorganised.
Yeah, well, I'm beginning to think that's a bit of an affectation, because when things interest her, she's as sharp as a knife. I walked right into it, didn't I?
Do you know, actually, I think she's being quite sensible.
You're supposed to be on my side.
Look, she saw what you did for Handcross Garages. You dragged Jeff Bate into the 20th century, and she thinks you can do the same for her. And so do I.
Maybe it's wishful thinking. No sign of anything.
How far have we walked, do you think?
3 miles? Nothing for an otter.
We should have gone upstream, perhaps. You going off?
I'm going to check out John Hastie's infernal machine. Ensure that it's otter-friendly. You can stay here if you like. Let a poor old woman make the journey alone.
Dear John, do hope this contraption won't interfere with otters, PB.
Lady Pat.
What do you mean, this contraption?
Come on, let's get this control box up. You never know, there might be something wrong with it to make your day.
Shouldn't joke about these things, Jack. This contraption. Bloody cheek.
And there are just 2 furlongs to go, and it's anybody's race. There are 5 out in front. Red carpet number 7, Domino number 4, Sheba number 11, Blind Lady number 6, number 2. We approach the final bend, and in the Young Farmers' Cup, it's still Domino number 4, chasing number 11, Sheba, third Red carpet number 7. They cross the line. It's number 11, Sheba, by Philip. Domino number 4.
I told you so.
Yeah, going to school with somebody called Everett is no reason for a horse to win a race.
It won't this time.
Well, Harriet, thanks for the tip. Here, Jack, what's this invitation you left in my in tray? Grand oak.
You want to hang on to those, Jeff? People are fighting for it.
You don't mean it really works.
The next race is the 3 o'clock. 7 entries.
Messrs. Bolt and Hastie invite you to the grand opening of Hill Farm's hydro turbine. He's a bit of an eccentric, is Hastie.
Stark raving mad.
Yes, but I like him. Where tea will be served, brewed from water, boiled in a kettle. What's this? Powered by the turbine itself. Cakes by courtesy of Miss F. Bolt. Jack, you're going soft in the head, man.
Yeah, but I bet you'll be there, Lady Pat.
Of course.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
By the way, Janet, there's one for you and Ray.
Thank you.
You up on the day, Jeff?
Yes, I am, my lady, thank you.
Then mine's a whiskey and soda and Janet's is a white wine.
White wine, whiskey and soda. Oh, you better make it large one.
Just to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that after this next race, we have the main event of the day, Brawl Cup. This year, the record 15 entries.
Shall we? I mean, they never tell you anything bad.
It's a waste of money.
Come on, let's go together.
Hello, girls. Only £1.
Ticket number 247.
247, £10 win at 7 to 2, 45 quid. Oh, drinks on you then, eh, Harriet?
Lovely lady.
£10 to win on number 7 in the Brawl Cup. Thank you.
What's that number?
2, 8 to 1.
I see bold moves ahead. Changes of direction. And maybe a parting of the ways?
When?
Oh, that isn't clear. Soon. Soon, I think. I think I see a college. Do I see a college?
Most people our age go to college.
But only if it is written.
What about us as friends? Tell us about that.
You will always be there for each other, but only if you value the friendship.
That's obvious.
Not to everyone. And remember, as you go through life, nothing is...
Listen,
All jockeys to the paddock, please. Last call for the Brawl Cup.
we've got to go.
Tell us who's going to win, then. Not that it matters.
The immediate future isn't written.
And what were you going to tell us to remember as we go through life?
Nothing is ever as simple as it first appears, and no one is ever quite what he or she claims to be.
I knew that already.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I direct your attention to the main parade ring, where the runners in the Brawl Cup are now assembling. It's your last chance to assess the field. Can I also ask the owner of the white van that is currently blocking the gateway to the paddock if he'd be kind enough to return this vehicle immediately? Thank you. And here on number 5, we have Danny owned and written by Freddie Bolt. Number 6 is Mevagissey, written by Clarissa Shannon. 7 is Crescent Moon, written by Claude Taylor. Amelia Figure, Yoksey Races, but shortly to be leaving the area.
Told you there'd be strong competition.
No.
Number 8 is Peridew, written by James
He kept
Archibald.
mum.
They're all gathering down at the start now. They'll be off in just a few moments. Just waiting for Snowdrop, written by Jeff Gurney. The going is officially described as firm. Blinkers are won today by numbers 14 and 27. Well, this is a big race of today, ladies and gentlemen, the 35th running of the Brawl Cup. The winner will be presented with the handsome trophy by Lady Patricia Brawl in the main parade ring at the end of the race.
Did the girls know Claude Taylor had entered?
No, but he's down on the card.
Number 7, Claude Taylor on Crescent Moon, the early leader. The others are behind him. Jerry Brawl on Blackberry, Freddie Bolt on Danny, Clarissa Shannon on Mevagissey. Also there's James Archibald on Peridew. As they go into the top turn, it's still Claude Taylor, number 7 from Hilly Brawl, pulling away now from number 5, Freddie Bolt. In 4th place, James Archibald, number 8 from Clarissa Shannon, number 6. As they go out of sight for a moment at the back of the field, the last horse I can see is Snowdrop.
Come on, Hilly!
And Hilly Brawl is closing the gap now, but still 2 lengths between her.
Your Hilly won't like coming second from what little I know of her, Lady Pat.
I don't like her coming second. Put £50 on her.
Only a fair long to go.
Come on, Fred!
Come on, Freddie! Let her go!
Hilly Brawl still in second place, but she's losing ground fast now. Freddie Bolt taking advantage, closing the gap. Freddie Bolt coming on a late run, and there's nothing between. Danny number 5, Blackberry number 11, but it's Claude Taylor over the line in first place with Hilly Brawl and Freddie Bolt past the post together, neck and neck, tying for second place with James Archibald 4th, Clarissa Shannon 5th.
She waited for you.
Yes.
Decided to go out in style, eh, Claude?
Kids can't have everything their own way, your ladyship. Not sure how to say it. Especially to her ladyship.
It's not easy, Claude.
So if you're ever in talking, Lady Patricia will pop in, won't you? You too, Mrs. Bolt, Mr. Bolt.
48 years.
Long time to live in one place.
Good years, though, eh, Claude?
I reckon so. Take good care of him. Been a pleasure knowing you, ma'am.
Likewise, Claude. Take care of yourself, won't you? I shall miss you.
Bye.
on, Jack. I'm taking you home.
Ah, yeah. Well, I'm not going to argue with you.
Where's the old desk gone? What's happened to it?
Ah, the old desk was a little farewell gift to Claude Taylor. 4,000 quid's worth of Georgian mahogany.
She must have thought very highly of him.
Well, that's not the point. She had no idea what it was worth. And that's how she's conducted her business for the last 20 years. Spare of the moment gestures, easy come, easy go.
Well, it was hers to do as she liked with. Good you're getting it all straight, though.
Yeah. What happens when I'm finished here, then? Does it all start to unwind again? I mean, there are so many agreements with old farmers written on the backs of envelopes, signed, sealed, and stood by to this day.
You know, the real reason she's suddenly getting so anxious? It's because all her old cronies are going. You know, not just the Taylors, but old Ken Carrington at Christmas. And the new folk, as she calls them, they completely baffle her.
Well, why? See, Ray Wheeler's just Claude Taylor without the wrinkles. They're both farmers, both trying to earn an honest living.
Not in the same way. The Wheelers of this world seem pushy and ambitious to her. You're right. She does need help.
Yeah. Well, I've got a business to do.
Jack, you do know that the help is right here, don't you? Not willing yet, but it is here.
What are you talking about?
Hilly.
Hilly? What, to run this estate? If it hadn't been for you, she wouldn't be able to read.
Yeah, I know she's not ready now, but this is all going to be hers one day, and she really should know a way around it.
I don't see Hilly doing a business course, do you?
Well, it may not come to that.
Now I know why our parents educated us. So we'd have a choice.
Look what we did with ours. Threw it in the air and it came down here.
Yeah, but that was a choice.
Yes.
Hilly's been lumbered since birth, and she's going to have to look after an estate she doesn't know the first thing about.
Look, why don't you teach her then? Stop you feeling guilty.
Guilty?
Guilty that your daughter got 8 GCSEs and Hilly has nothing.
All right.
Hello, Harriet. What are you doing here?
Brought you some veg.
Are you and Freddie okay now?
Take more than a few exams to split us up.
Why don't you come up to the house later on, eh?
All right. A few things to do here first.
And then, Jack could explain a few of the details about the estate to you.
What details?
Doesn't Lady Pat talk to you at all?
Harriet, what are you on about?
Hilly, she's in an awful mess.
If it's a matter of fiddling the books, she'll talk her way out of it.
I'm afraid it's a bit more than that. You see, this land isn't being used properly. And there's no one to manage the woodland. All the houses are in a terrible state of disrepair, and the tenants aren't paying anything like a realistic rent.
So what's Jack doing about it?
Well, he's asking around, of course, and there has been some interest in buying it.
No.
Ah, the vultures are out. Don Passworthy, especially. But I don't think all that much needs to be sold.
Why should any of it?
Because she can't go on making a loss. Do you remember the painting that she sold at Christmas?
What painting?
The Charge of the Light Brigade. Remember she said she hated it because the British lost? Well, Jack thinks it's because she's short of cash. Of course, there is a solution, and that's to find someone to replace the old estate manager.
Charlie Dawes. She fell out with him too. Mind you, they say he was useless.
But who? Who would she trust? I mean, it's terrible, isn't it, to think that all this may not be as secure as we think it is.
Why are you telling me this?
There's 5,000 acres out there, Hilly.
And making sure it's still here in 50 years' time is your job.
Mr. Wington, I've checked the loft at Collie Farm. One side had been rebattened beautifully, the other one hasn't been touched. Well, it's no good blaming your workforce, is it? Yeah. Mr. Wington, I'm going to have to call you back. Okay? Come in. First thing to learn, you don't have to knock at your own door. Where do you want to start?
How do you know I do?
The way you walked across the lawn. Of course, Tom doesn't walk anywhere yet. He just hares. But I've noticed it with Freddie, too.
It'd be on my terms. At least some of it would. I live where I am.
It's your choice.
And there'll be no skirts and blouses, no long fingernails or fancy hairdos.
Well, I'll bear that in mind.
That's all I know about business, Jack.
Well, there's no mystery to it. Most of it is pure slog.
Know nothing about buildings, land, rents, leases.
Hang on. All that can be learned. What can't be is the will to do it.
It'll mean college, I suppose.
In time, perhaps, yeah. A course somewhere. But first things first. Why don't you go and tell the boss you're joining us?
This notion of Jack's, you helping out here, seems like a good idea, don't you think?
Very.
Apart from the fact that I really do need you.
Now, there's no ribbons to cut or bottles to break, and I'm not going to make a speech.
Thank God for small branches. Open the sluice gate, somebody.
But I am going to thank Jack, whether he likes it or not, because he said he could do it, and he's done it. When me and several others had doubts as to whether he could do it.
What's he talking about? With John, it usually becomes clear later.
Time and money.
Usually.
But Jack never had any doubts. He said from the off that today would go like clockwork. Electrically speaking, that is. So I'll just show you what's due to happen.
In case it don't, John?
Allow me to introduce Mr. Ted Hubbard, one of the doubters I spoke to you about. Now, the water will flow through here, turn the blades inside this casing, and send power to the control box.
Admit it. You don't know what you're talking about.
At which point, Freddie will boil a kettle from the electricity generated, and we'll all have a cup of tea. Right, that's it. Harriet, will you be so good as to open the sluice box?
Yeah.
Hope you don't electrocute yourself. Anti-clockwise.
John?
We are pouring water, Jack, because it knows how to flow.
You just wish you had one of your own, Jack.
What happens now, Jack?
Patience, Lady Pat. A watch kettle never boils.
Oh, don't say that, Jack. Not today.
What's happening, Freddie?
Nothing yet.
Cakes look nice.
When are you going to lay the cable to your house?
In a month, lady. Nothing happening, is it, Freddie? Jack.
Yeah?
Are you sure the blades are turning round?
Well, how do I know? I'm not psychic, am I, John?
Well, something as crucial as that, shouldn't we check?
Well, get down in the water, lift the lid off, have a look.
Should be able to hear, surely. Why doesn't everyone incline an ear?
Dad, it's happening. You've done it.
Well, of course we've done it. You know, he's a very disappointed man, is John Hasty. Every day he expected something to go wrong. Now it's too late, isn't it, John?
And that's prudence, Jack. Isn't that prudence, Harriet?
No, it isn't, John. It's exhausting.
I know the feeling, John. Better to be ready for trouble than let it sneak up on you.
What's wrong?
Milk's off.
Oh, hell. Freddie, put the kettle on again, will you? I'll whip up to the house and get a couple of pints. You're happy now, are you?
Do you really think Hilly will cope with the job? Bills, understandings, the hours, and a grandmother.
Remember what you asked me?
No, what was that?
Share the work, share the problems, share the profits. Well, where are they?
I've been saving it for you. Because you could always give me it back, you know. Put it back in the business.
Oh, I want a receipt.
You'll be lucky. If I see another receipt, I'll throw myself right in the cover. Freddie!